guys, welcome to this very special limited edition pre-release of Craig Squire's fantastic iLogo effect. You would have only been able to pick up this trick at Blackpool before its official release, which will be around about 2 months after Blackpool. So this is Craig, and we are now going to tell you exactly what you've received in your pack and then show you how to use it.
Okay, so by now you'd have your Blackpool pre-release of iLogo, and I'm just going to quickly go through what you receive in your pack. There'll be 3 items in there. Number 1 will be a double backer card, and that is used in the card trick, which you may have just seen on the DVD. You get a pack of 5 Apple logos. These logos are the exact same measurement as the one on the back of your iPhone or the spectator's iPhone. I'll come back to those in a second. And the last piece is you have the main gimmick, which is the plastic back cover iPhone replica minus the Apple logo. I'll open this one up just to show you the compartments of it. Peel away the black bit all the way out, so that you've got the iPhone gimmick. Now, when you open it, like me, when I received them in the post, I was a bit panicky that it wasn't great quality, and then I realised that there was another protective adhesive on top, which you should be able to get off just using your fingernail, just going at the top corner of one. You'll peel it off, and that comes off all the way, like so. And you can disregard all the rubbish. So that's the 3 main parts of the gimmick. You've got the of the effect. You've got the main gimmick. You've got the Apple logos, and you have a double backer for the card trick. Okay, so the next part is I'm going to teach you how to apply one of these Apple logos to either a double backer for the card trick explained earlier, or for the movement trick where the logo moves from its original position down to another position on the iPhone. You'll notice from the block of stickers that there's a white backing on the back and a clear backing or frontage, should I say, in front of the logos. Really simple to do, really easy to do. All you're going to do is you're gently going to remove the white backing, and the Apple logo will stick to the clear adhesive, like so. We'll do it on the card first of all. Get your position. In this case, it needs to be either the top left of the card or the bottom right if you're sitting where I'm sitting now. So first of all you do is you place the sticker on, push down with your finger, like so, and then all you're going to do is, keeping your thumb on top of the logo, is just begin to peel away the sticker. It may pop up like it has done here, so all you do is you just loosen it away from a bit, use your other finger or your thumb just to hold it in position. Once you're about here, you can then stick it down as such, and then same for the tiny little leaf, which has stayed in position like so, and then just give it a bit of a stick down and you're good to go. So that's the number 1 logo stuck on the card for the double backer for the card effect. And then you really just repeat the same process if you wanted to do the move trick, where the logo jumps from the top of the iPhone to the bottom. Same again, just peel away the white backing that will leave the logo onto the clear front piece. Place it in a position. If you're right-handed, you want it on the bottom right of the phone, and if you're left-handed, you want it on the bottom left. And all you do is stick it into position, again just pushing down the Apple logo, and then you're going to peel away. And actually this one will stay on the phone a lot easier than on the playing card, like so. Hi Peter, I'm going to show you a quick card trick. If you reach in and take out a card for me. I want you to look at it, remember it, and also what I'm going to do is ask you just to put your name on the face of the card so we can establish that that is your card when we come back to it later on.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I'll take the pen and place the lid back on. And Peter, if you'd like to just place it into the middle of the pack for me.
Yep.
And just for now, those cards are going to sit on the table. Now, Peter, have you got a phone I could borrow?
I have got my phone here.
Very good, that's my phone.
Don't break it.
That's okay, I'll be very careful with it. This is the bit, I've got a handkerchief here, and what we're going to do is we're going to show you a quick trick with your logo. If you just watch carefully. As you can see, there is your logo. Watch. All I have to do is give it a rub with the handkerchief, and your logo vanishes from the iPhone. In fact, you can just rub with your finger to make sure that it is actually gone.
Yep, there's nothing there.
There's nothing there. And this is the cool bit. If we come down to the cards, oops, sorry, that's your phone. I'll leave that on the table. If we come down to the cards now, on the back of one card, the Apple logo's appeared. In fact, just tell me what the card was that you chose.
It was the 10 of Hearts.
The 10 of Hearts. There it is, with your signature on it and the logo on the back. Now, obviously, we've got to get the logo back onto the iPhone, so watch carefully. All I do is take the iPhone and your card and give it a flick. And the logo literally jumps from your card all the way to your iPhone. Thank you very much. That's your iPhone. That's a card, souvenir from me to you.
Fantastic, thank you.
And that's iLogo. Okay, so I'm going to run through the card trick using the iLogo gimmick. So for the card trick, which you hopefully would have just seen on the DVD, you're going to need these items on the table. You need a deck of cards, the iLogo gimmick, the double backer with the Apple logo placed in the top left-hand corner of the card, a Sharpie, and a black handkerchief, or silk. Pocket management and where things go. Let's start with the silk handkerchief. Can go in your right trouser pocket or jacket pocket. The Sharpie can go into any pocket really. For now, I'll just put it in my right trouser pocket. The double backer with the Apple logo is going to go at the bottom of the deck with the Apple logo facing upwards, like so. And finally, the iLogo gimmick is going to go face down, shiny side, writing side, pointing towards your body, and we're going to tuck it, for me I'm going to put it under my left belt buckle about here, just so it's secure and doesn't move as such. And then you're good to go with the trick. So first of all, you're going to ask someone a spectator to pick a card. They will reach through, take a card out. You'll ask them to sign their name on the card. So you're then going to swivel cut the top part of the deck over to your left hand. They're going to place the card back into the middle of the pack, and the rest of the cards go on top, and you can table the cards for now. Next, you're going to ask for an iPhone from somebody. I'll just grab the one that's sitting right here. Most iPhones, again, will probably have a cover in. This is great misdirection for you to do what you're about to do next. So as they're taking their protector off the iPhone, you then can show it to them. And then the move is, as you go to reach for the silk handkerchief, is when you're going to bring the iPhone down to your left-hand side and steal the gimmick away at the same time. So first of all, I'll just do it from here. So hand in pocket, silk handkerchief comes out. Gimmick's already on the phone. You then use your silk handkerchief to show the logo again. Bring the silk handkerchief up, wipe the logo away, and you're in that position. You can actually ask them to rub as well to make sure it has actually gone. The silk handkerchief can then go back into your pocket. The iPhone can then either go into your top pocket or into your jean pocket or trouser pocket, just for a split second while you confuse yourself and say, oh no, sorry, that's your iPhone. At that point you've dumped the gimmick, and that goes down on the table or the spectator's hand, and then you say that now when you ribbon spread the cards out, on the back of one of the cards the logo appears. You then can do a double lift as you ask them what their card was, turn it over and say that the logo is on the back of the card with their signature. At that point, you're now absolutely clean on the table. The gimmick's back on top of the deck. Deck can go to one side, and all you're left to do is say that you're now about to transfer the logo back onto the iPhone, and that can be just done with a flick. So now their iPhone is complete with their logo back on. They have a signed card as a souvenir, and that's the end of the trick.
Right, the great thing about this effect, the iLogo effect, is obviously you can use it as a card trick. You can stick the stickers anywhere you want. Also, you can use it just impromptu to make their logo vanish or move and reappear back on. So we're going to go through some of the handling techniques of getting the gimmick on, getting the gimmick off, and various ways to do that and set it up. So the first one, Craig, will be the standard palm. If you wanted to do this sort of on the fly with someone's phone.
Yep.
So we're going to talk about, what have we got, vanishing the gimmick, or vanishing the logo, yeah?
So for this, the simplest would be to borrow the iPhone.
Yeah.
If you've got an iPhone, as they bring out. Now most iPhones are going to probably have a cover on them, which actually gives you some great misdirection, but you're asking to take it off. Yeah. So let's just, for instance, just say there was a cover in it. Do you mind taking the cover off?
Bang. Yeah.
As this is done, you can go into your pocket, take out the gimmick, which is just palmed here.
And these are quite flexible as well. You don't want to obviously over flex it, but it's very, very palmable.
They're pretty flexible, pretty palmable.
Yeah.
With your left hand or your right hand, you bring the phone up to about just above sort of belly button height.
Yeah.
Your right hand comes over. You can give it a rub to show, or you can ask them to give it a rub. Your hand comes over, covers it, places it on top, and then you literally just wipe it away. Like this, to show your hand empty. You can actually flip the phone over as well, just to guarantee and show them that it is their phone, like so. And then with the vanish, you can just push it forwards, and it will actually, because of the spring, it naturally springs and arches up into your palm anyway. So literally just push up and push down, and it comes away.
And remember, all these movements, the loading on, the taking off, are all done under misdirection.
Correct.
So you've got rid of the logo, they can rub it, and then you just say, whose phone was this? Was it yours? And then hand it back. So you usually say that to the wrong person if there's a group of people, and then someone will say, no, it's mine, and then you can just hand it back. There are other ways to get rid of the gimmick as well. There's a gambler's cop, and the one that you use, like the Tenkai sort of palm, isn't it?
That is. And then also because you've got a jacket on, so you can actually demonstrate.
In
your top pocket.
Yeah, another way to do it would be, once you're in this position, if you put the phone in your pocket, you can let the gimmick go and say, oh, sorry, that wasn't mine, was it? And put it straight back down, and you've got rid of the gimmick. You can do that in your inside pocket, your outside pocket, and you're just dumping the gimmick away, so there's no palming when the heat is on, as such. But there was also the sort of the gambler's cop. If you're in this position, now this is all dependent on your angle, so this is saying you've got to practice in a mirror, but flick the phone over, and what you do is you draw the phone back into your hand, then push the phone forward, leaving the gimmick behind, and as the phone comes off, you just twist your hand. Now from a front view on, that should be invisible to them, so you're here, there. Give them the phone, and now you can just dump this in your pocket. The other one you had was the sort of Tenkai type of still with your finger. But once again, this is very angle sensitive, so you need to do it.
And it can also be used to putting the gimmick on, so you can have it in Tenkai here, watching your angles, putting it on, bringing it up to give it a blow, and the logo goes, and then the same thing for when it comes off. There's also another idea, if you're using that move, is when you're in this position, you can just rub it back onto your sleeve.
Yeah.
And it's back on. Same actually for to get rid of it. So from here, load the gimmick on, turn the phone over, give it a rub, and the logo goes. Bring your hand over, cover it, position again, turn the phone over, give it a rub, and it's back on. So they're real simple, quick sort of manoeuvres to do.
And the other thing,
using it for that gimmick, for that routine, which is just borrowing the phone, making the logo vanish.
And the other thing which you showed me this morning, which was something that come out of you and Nick Einhorn in a brainstorming session, which I really, really like, is the addition of a silk,
the handkerchief,
into that.
Well, it lends two reasons why to use it. One is misdirection to load the gimmick or to receive the gimmick from a pocket, or what we came up with yesterday is that you can actually have the gimmick loaded underneath your belt. On your whichever side you're not performing to the audience to, which I'll just show you now. So it will be with the you're going to load it with the shiny part of the gimmick, and obviously the writing facing into your body, and with the camera hole and the lens hole pointing downwards. So it's actually going to come under your belt buckle just a little bit, just so you can store it there.
And this is great if you're wearing a jacket, obviously, or even in your jeans. To be fair, I was thinking about this earlier. If you had a little paper clip on the back of your jean pocket here, you could have it tucked under the paper clip, something to hold it on.
So now with this, when you've got your handkerchief on the right-hand side of your body in a pocket, trousers or jacket pocket. You just had it in your jacket pocket, didn't you? Yeah. So as you borrow the iPhone away, same time as you retrieving the handkerchief, you load the gimmick on to the phone. Yeah. You bring it up, cover, show the logos there.
So you're actually pulling the gimmick down.
Yep. So although you put it back on, you're pulling it down to show the logo.
Yeah.
As it comes back up, it's going to hit your index finger, so you know it's in position, and then you're going to rub the logo away.
Now that is perfect. I mean, the first time you showed me this, obviously we had discussed roughly a sort of gimmick you were working on. That was about 6 months ago. Yep. But the thing that really threw me was I was looking for a split or a line. It never occurred to me that the gimmick was the full size of the phone. I thought there was somehow you've loaded like a little piece on, and that's what totally threw me.
Yeah, it was always going to be. It always had to be a full-size logo because of the material of the back cover. It's so shiny.
Yeah.
I don't think
there was no way.
There was nothing. No, there was nothing. You'd always see lines if you were just placing something on it. So it had to be a full back cover.
Yeah.
And these have come out great, and also a bonus thing with it is the fact that, which was quite important to me, was that you get the smudge marks that you get with an iPhone. Yeah. People that own an iPhone will know too well about the fingerprint marks. Yeah. But actually for this it works great, especially for when you're moving the logo, so that you get the smudge mark. Yeah, tracing all the way down.
So for me, the addition of the handkerchief, I think is great. I'm sure the way I'm going to perform it in Blackpool is to palm the gimmick on, do the move. I love the move routine, which we'll talk about in a moment. But I'm going to put the gimmick on, do the move, and then say, oh sorry, I smudged your phone. Get the hanky out and use the hanky to steal. And I think it's perfect. So if you can run through the still to take the gimmick away. So we'll run through the hanky one once more. We've been through how to put it on. So the misdirection is, as you reach for the hanky, you steal the gimmick.
And then it's just a reversal, a complete reversal. So to get rid of the gimmick, to steal the gimmick, handkerchief goes over, you bring it down. I'm using my thumb to hold the gimmick in position as I steal. So from here, bring it down, steal the gimmick, goes back in your pocket. I'll just do that again from this side if you can see it. So from here, handkerchief goes on, and you just naturally use your thumb to keep that in position as it goes into your pocket.
And the great thing is, if you're using a black hanky and the black gimmick, you've got all the sort of camouflage you need. Also, that hanky is a bit big for this effect.
Yeah, and I think I'll just show you from this side as well. So from this side, you've got your gimmick loaded once again with the shiny part of the gimmick, side of the gimmick, with the writing and the iPhone name inwards, with your camera cut out and your lens cut out facing downwards. At the same time, so you've borrowed the iPhone, at the same time you go to reach for the handkerchief, you just clip it off your belt so it's now in position, and then you do your vanish and it's gone, and then you take it again to put the logo back on, and that's thumb in, wipe it away, and the thumb takes it away from the iPhone back in your pocket.
Perfect. So there's a few ways that you can load the gimmick on and get them off.